Today I'll show you how to conduct a t-test in R. So let's begin. So for this purpose I will generate a randomly distributed data. So let's say that you want to compare the performance of students in two classes who are taking statistics. So max first class, you want to set this as randomly generated data of, let's say, 30 students, and let's say mean they have scored 75 and with a standard deviation of, let's say, 10 marks. And let's run this. And next let's say that another class has scored 65, every 65 with the standard deviation of 10. And let's make this into a data frame, marks, and I'll say it is a data frame. And let's give marks first and marks second as the second argument, and let's run this. And if you look at this structure of this data frame, and you have data dot frame with 30 observation and with two variables, and that is mark first and marks second. So what we are going to do is now let's conduct a t-test, t.test, and we can say marks, and we want to extract the first marks of the first class and marks of the second class from this data frame. And just to run this test, and you're getting a Welch to sample t-test, and this is particularly for assumption that the variance are not equal. And you can see that T you have got 4.34 with degrees of freedom with 57.977 and P values of 0. These are highly significant. And you have alternative hypothesis that true difference in means is not equal to 0. And especially in t-test, the default is the alternative hypothesis is two-sided. So if you don't run this alternative equal to two-sided, you could run this way, two-sided. But if you don't run this also, you could get the alternative is not equal to 0. So if you really have to specify, you can specify in this way. And you can also say your alternative as less, or you could say alternative as greater. So you can specify in that way. And if you look at the 95% confidence interval, you have the difference is from 7.34 to 19.87, and mean of class 1 is 76.988 and mean of X is 63.38. And especially if the variance is, if you assume that the variance is equal, so what you can do is you can say var dot equal to true. So you can run, and here you would get the two sample t-tests, and the assumption is that the variance is equal. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you soon. Thank you.